Mr. So Dinesh sir, so please take the attendance after 5 minutes, okay, sir? Okay. Uh, Let me start. Number 5. So, what is cross elasticity of demand? Explain the type of cross elasticity of demand. Okay, so as we have already done question number 4, okay, what is cross elasticity of demand? Okay, so number 1 also we have done the type of price, and otherwise the types of elasticity of demand that we have done already. Right? So we know what is cross elasticity of demand. So comparing two things, okay, so two products. So if they are substitute products, so among two we can buy anything, then that is called the substitute product. And among them, if we can buy anything, okay, so among two we can buy anything because of different other factors like price, okay, so like the quality, okay, so त्यसले गर्दाखेरि, so if we can buy anything, if the demand of one product will be determined by different other means, then that is called the elasticity of the elasticity, cross elasticity of demand. Okay, so if the price of yy, if I'm comparing with yy, okay, with rum pump, so if the price of rum pump is going to be 18 rupees and the yy, okay, our so our yy is not going to be, the price of yy is not going to be changed. Suppose 20 ko 20 हुन्छ अरे, okay, if rum pump is going to decrease its price 18 भयो भने, now what will happen? So our chow chow, that means our YY is going to be expensive in comparison to rum pump. Okay. So our YY is going to be expensive in comparison to rum pump. So though we have not changed the price, but the next product has already changed the price. त्यसले गर्दाखेरि हाम्रो price महँगो भयो. Now what the people will do, if the quality is same, they will prefer for rum pump rather than YY. Okay, so our demand has been changed. So this is called the cross elasticity of demand. Hmm. So as well as if the price of rum pump has increased, okay, rum pump ko price चाहिँ अब 22 rupees भयो अरे भने, so what the price of YY has not changed, 20 ko 20 नै छ, it is constant. Okay, but if the rum pump price has become 20 now, then what will happen? So यो 22 भयो भने चाहिँ अब rum pump is going to be expensive in comparison. So rum pump is going to be expensive, and what is going to be least expensive? So YY is going to be least expensive. That means it is going to be cheaper in comparison to the YY. Okay, sorry, in comparison to rum pump. So that's why the people who were preferring rum pump, they will also come to the YY. Okay, YY tira आउँछन्. So that's why this is all about the cross elasticity of demand. क्रस इलास्टिसिटी भनेको दुईटा चिजको कम्पेरिजन, अनि जसको सस्तो भयो, जसको क्वालिटी राम्रो भयो, त्यसको डिमान्ड चाहिँ बढी हुन्छ भने द्याट इज कल्ड द क्रस इलास्टिसिटी अफ डिमान्ड. क्रस मिन्स comparing between two items, they are called the cross elasticity of demand. Okay, so let us learn about the types of cross elasticity of demand. So today, so let me go to the okay. So while writing the definition of cross elasticity of demand, you need to write on the definition, you need to write on the formula, okay, as I've told you before, and you need to write on, so what does it mean also? Okay, so delta Py means what? Okay, so delta Px means what? Okay, so you are comparing between two products. One is X, one is Y. Suppose your product is X, हाम्रो product X, so you are comparing with product Y. So Y भनेको income पनि हो है, but we are in this topic, so Y is not the income, Y is the next product. Okay, A or B one is there. So if this is A, our product is A, then you are comparing with B. Okay, so in that way, so these are the two products. Now the types, there are two types of cross elasticity of demand. So one is the positive cross elasticity of demand. एउटा positive भयो भने अर्को चाहिँ negative cross elasticity of demand छ. There are two types. So last time also I've told you that EXY means elasticity of demand, okay, between two products. One is X, our product is X, right? Our product is X, we are comparing with Y. So XY. Suppose if you write on YX, then our product will be Y and you are comparing with X. Okay, जुन अगाडि लेख्छ त्यो चाहिँ our product, you are going to compare with which product? Y. That means you need to write on Y at the second. Okay, XY. Is that okay? So is greater than 0 means it is the positive. 0 भन्दा धेरै छ. 0 भन्दा कम भयो नि, that is the negative, isn't it? Positive, negative. Positive is always, it should be greater than 0. Okay, because 0.5 is also the positive number. Okay, the positive cross elasticity of demand is found in case of substitute goods. Okay, in case of substitute goods like tea and coffee. Okay, so tea and coffee ma, you can see a positive relation between them. So why we can see a positive relationship? Because okay, yeah, the positive cross elasticity of demand refers to the positive relationship between price of a commodity and the demand of commodity and the demand for its substitute. So in case if the price of one commodity goes up, the demand of another commodity goes up and vice versa. Okay, so la herau so yaad garau. So you are comparing between two items. Okay, so let me give the example of Coca-Cola. Okay, so Coke and Pepsi. Okay, not the Pepsi. So let us talk about the Mountain Dew. Okay, so positive kina bhayo ta bhandakari तिमीहरुको price बढाको हैन. You are going to so which price is going to increase? The substitute product price increase हुन रहेछ. Substitute product. Okay, so your price will be constant. Suppose the price of Coca-Cola is 200. The Mountain Dew was also 200. But if the price of such substitute product will increase, okay, यसले increase गर्यो. Mountain Dew price above from what 200 rupees, it has become 210 rupees. Okay, then what people will prefer? Okay, so what people is going to prefer? So if it is 200 and 210, okay, if the quality is same, दुईजनाको टेस्ट तिमीलाई मन पर्छ भने what you are going to prefer? You are not going to prefer Mountain Dew now. Why? Because it is 10 rupees expensive. Okay, 10 rupees expensive sir. Okay, so it is 10 rupees expensive than Coke. Okay, so that's why. So what you need to do? So Nani Babu, so please change your name. Your attendance is being taken. Okay, so Dinesh sir is taking your attendance. Please, Vivo 1820. Please change your name. Okay, so then so I was okay, so 210 rupees bhayo are. Okay, Mountain Dew price 210 bhayo bhane. Now what is going to be expensive? Mountain Dew is going to be expensive. So what you are going to prefer? So, okay, those customer who were preferring for Mountain Dew, they are also going to come for what? They are also going to come for the Coke. Okay, किन Coke मा गयो त भन्दाखेरि एकजना अर्कोले आफ्नो सब्स्टिट्युट, okay, मेरो जो substitute product थियो. Okay, so if I'm Coke, next person is Mountain Dew. So Mountain Dew ले price बढायो, मैले price बढाएको हैन. Mountain Dew ले price बढाउँदाखेरि मलाई फाइदा भइरहेछ किनभने त्यो महँगो भयो. Okay, so the Mountain Dew is महँगो now, is expensive now, and I'm getting cheaper. Though I have not changed any price over here, but also I'm getting cheaper. That means people who were the customer, who were the good customer of Mountain Dew, they are also going to come to us. They are also going to come to the Coke. Okay, so Coke को demand अब बढ्न थाल्छ. So जब price अर्काको बढ्छ, मेरो demand बढ्छ. Oh, that's why it is termed as positive demand. मेरो price बढेको हैन, अर्काको price बढेको, तर त्यो price बढ्दाखेरि मेरो demand बढ्दैछ. Okay, the raise in price of substitute product is causing the raise in the demand of my product, then that is called the positive cross elasticity of demand. Okay, so that is the that is all about the positive cross elasticity of demand. That's why it is greater than 0. Okay, so in this case, if the price of one commodity goes up, okay, so अर्को commodity ले को price up हुँदाखेरि the demand of another commodity goes up. Okay, एउटा को price up भयो भने अर्काको demand के हुन्छ, more हुन थाल्छ किनभने जसको price high भयो त्यो महँगो भयो. Now they will come, so they will go to the next product. Okay, so अर्को product मा जान्छ. That means अर्को product को demand चाहिँ के हुने भयो, that is going to be increased. Okay, so the graph is made over here. Graph is made over here, so you can see over here. So this is x, this is y axis. Okay, so this is for the product x. We are comparing quantity demand. I mean demand say x को हेर्दैछौं, price चाहिँ कसको increase हुँदैछ, y को increase हुँदैछ. That's why we are not writing x over here. Price of x हैन, price of X is same. It is not changed. Okay, what is only changing? So price of Y is changing. Okay, so price of Y is changing. Okay, that means Pepsi को चाहिँ दाम, that means Mountain Dew को चाहिँ दाम बढ्दैछ. Okay, so हाम्रो price त same थियो, तर अर्काको price बढ्दाखेरि हाम्रो demand चाहिँ बढ्दैछ. किनभने त्यो महँगो भयो, हामी सस्तो छौं. Okay, हामी सस्तो छौं means they will come to us, isn't it? Okay, so that's why. So if you are comparing between Rio and Fruity, then Fruity is a little bit expensive than Real maybe. Okay, so that means people may, those who have 25 rupees with them, so they will purchase Real. Otherwise, so chata panchota linu parne cha hare. Okay, so if they are going to purchase four in number, okay, chata linu parne cha, okay, otherwise 5 वटा लिनु पर्ने छ भने, so 5 गरेर त 25 भयो. That means one एउटा अझ extra आउँछ. So why to go for the expensive 5 rupees expensive? They will go for the little bit cheaper product. That means 20. So त्यो पनि Fruity. So that is also made of mango. This is also made of mango. So they both have the same type of similar type of taste. So why to prefer Fruity? Okay, which is expensive? 5 rupees expensive. Okay, so you'll go for Real. Okay, so just like that, 5 वटा किन्दाखेरि एउटा extra पनि आउँछ. So that's why you will always prefer. Okay, so data substituted products are, so you will go for the one which is a little bit cheaper in comparison. I know. So your quality sabane, you will always go for the one which is little bit cheaper than the next one. Okay, so अर्का को price बढ्यो भने हाम्रो demand पनि के भइरहेछ, बढिरहेछ. Suppose you are here, first of all. Okay, the price of Y, product Y was here, but then our demand was here. The price of Y, the price of Y, that means product Y का price when it was high, okay, जब high भयो, then it has become expensive. Now what they will prefer? They will not prefer Y product now. They will not demand for Y now. So what they will demand? They will demand for product X. Product Y त महँगो भयो अब, right? So product Y महँगो भएकोले गर्दाखेरि what they will prefer? They will prefer for product X. Okay, so they will. That's why product X को चाहिँ demand के हुन्छ, बढ्न थाल्छ. That's why this is the graph which is made with the help of positive cross elasticity of demand. Okay, so अलिकति बढाउने, यो पनि बढाउने. Then after that make a line over here. Then draw the line. Okay, so EXY is greater than 0. Okay, so this is all about cross elasticity of demand. And this one, please explain yourself. When the price, okay, when the price of product Y is in PY, so is in PY, then the demand was at QX. But when the product Y has increased from PY to PY1, okay, so PY देखि PY1 मा पुग्दाखेरि भनेको price बढ्दाखेरि, so what has been increased? The demand of which product has increased? The demand of Y has not been increased. The demand of X has been increased. The demand of product Y has increased. So product X has been increased from QX to QX1. Okay, QX देखि QX1 मा बढेको छ. Okay, so this shows the positive cross elasticity of demand. So finished. Okay, so in this way you can give the explanation. Okay, so अनि यसले चाहिँ कसरी रिप्रेजेन्ट गर्छ? Upward sloping demand curve बाट यसरी देखाउँछ. Upward गयो नि त यो लाइन त कसरी गयो? यो पोइन्ट र यो पोइन्टलाई जोड्ने भने, so the line is going upward. So this shows that it is a positive relation. Okay, so if it is going downward, it shows the negative relation. Okay, एउटा बढ्दाखेरि अर्को घट्छ भन्छ, that is the negative relation. है, so let us go to the next. So next topic, that means negative cross elasticity of demand. So negative cross elasticity of demand is found in case of complementary goods. We are comparing between two items. Cross means two items. Okay, अब complementary goods मा चाहिँ के हुन्छ त? Okay, so one simple example. Okay, so pen and ink. Okay, pen and ink, it is a good example of complementary product. So if the price of pen will increase, भने ink को demand बढ्छ त? Okay, it is not the substitute goods. Pen को ठाउँमा त म ink ले लेखिहाल्छु, ink चाहिँ केले लेख्ने त? Okay, so we cannot write only with the ink. Okay, so this is the complementary goods. You need both at the both together. Pencil ले किनेन भने sharpener के को काम? Okay, so if you do not buy pencil, then the demand of sharpener, eraser, they are also going to be reduced. Okay, so up to class 4 सम्म तिम्रो pencil चलाउँछ. But अब स्कुलको नियम अनुसार up to class 1 मात्रै okay, if up to class 1 matrai timarko pencil chalaउने भयो भने के हुन्छ त भन्दाखेरि the demand of pencil will decrease. Okay, if the demand of pencil will decrease, sorry, if the demand of pencil will decrease, the demand of what is also going to decrease, then the eraser and sharpener जुन चाहिँ तिमीहरुको कम्प्लिमेन्टरी कोर्स छ त्यसको डिमान्ड पनि के हुन्छ जान्छ घट्दै जान्छ. तिमीहरुको रिस्ट वाच लाउन छोड्यो भने के को डिमान्ड गर्छ, ब्याट्री को पनि डिमान्ड गर्छ. डिमान्ड त ब्याट्री पनि त कम्प्लिमेन्टरी कोर्स छ, एकसँग अर्को पनि लाउनै पर्ने छ. Okay, so that's why these are all the complementary products. If the price of one product will increase, then the demand of next product will decrease. Okay, so complementary goods ma so एउटाको प्राइस बढ्यो है, चियापत्तीको दाम बढ्यो भने कसको डिमान्ड गर्छ, चिनीको पनि डिमान्ड गर्छ. किन चियापत्ती नै किन भने चिया पाक्दैन, चिया नपाकेपछि चिनी के कामको. Okay, so you will not take the sugar, so why to buy the sugar? That means so the price increase in price or decrease in price of one product will cause the negative effect in the next product. Okay, so त्यसको demand पनि घट्दै जान्छ भने that is called the negative cross elasticity of demand. Okay, let us go here. The negative cross elasticity of demand is found in the complementary goods like petrol and car. If you do not buy the pet car, then otherwise if you do not buy the any vehicle, okay, so bike किनेन, so bike नि एकदम कम छ भने पेट्रोलको डिमान्ड के हुन्छ, पेट्रोलको डिमान्ड पनि कम हुन्छ. Okay, so why? Because the if you go to the mountainous region, there petrolको डिमान्ड कम छ. किन? Because the bikes are not there, the vehicles are not there so much. Okay, so that's why the demand of that petrols are very less. But in Dharan, if you come in Dharan, then there are many bikes, many vehicles and all. Again, that means the demand of petroleum product is also very high. Okay, so जब एउटाको प्राइस हाई हुन्छ त्यसको डिमान्ड त घट्यो अर्कोको डिमान्ड पनि घटेर जान्छ. Okay, so petrol and car, so this is the example of negative cross elasticity of demand. The negative cross elasticity of demand refers to the negative relationship between price of a commodity and its complementary commodity. Okay, so complementary commodity सँग उल्टो relation छ. Okay, so suppose what we are talking about, so we are talking about pen. Okay, so suppose we are talking about pen, so pen को दाम बढ्यो. Okay, so if the pen, the price of the pen will increase, suppose यता घटाएको देछ हामी बढाइदियौ, suppose py देखि py1 सम्म बढ्यो भने यसको डिमान्ड के हुन्छ, घटेर जान्छ. तर so if we decrease the price, okay, so suppose if we decrease the price py1 देखि suppose 20 रुपैयाँ देखि, okay, so 40 रुपैयाँको प्राइस प्रोडक्ट छ, so 40 रुपैयाँको पेन छ, 40 रुपैयाँ देखि 30 रुपैयाँ भयो अरे. Okay, so 40 रुपैयाँको पेन so 30 रुपैयाँमा झर्यो भने के हुन्छ त भन्दाखेरि अब जब डिमान्ड, okay, सपोज डिमान्ड अफ इङ्क 2 बोतल किन्थ्यो भने, okay, भने अब डिमान्ड अफ दिस वान विल अल्सो इन्क्रिज, डिमान्ड अफ इङ्क पट विल अल्सो इन्क्रिज. किन इन्क्रिज भयो त? बिकज पेन धेरै किन्न थाल्यो. ओके, सो जब पेन नै धेरै किन्छ भने इङ्क पनि त धेरै चाहियो नि त. ओके, सो हामी पेनसँग पेन कम्पेयर गरेको होइन, पेनसँग इङ्क कम्पेयर गरेको. when the price of pen will decrease, then the pen त किन्छ के पनि किन्छ, they will buy the ink pot also. That's why the ink को डिमान्ड पनि के भएर जान्छ, बढेर जान्छ. एकजना घट्दा फेरि अर्को बढ्छ, प्राइस घट्दा फेरि डिमान्ड बढ्छ भने this is the negative relation. एउटा घट्यो एउटा बढ्यो, उल्टो रिलेसन छ नि त. तर एउटा बढोस् त, प्राइस अफ एउटा बढोस् त. ओके, सो इफ द प्राइस अफ इङ्क विल इन्क्रिज, then अब ink pen किन्दैन, dot pen किन्न थाल्छ. That means the demand of ink pen will decrease and the demand of ink will also decrease. Okay, pen त घट्यो ink पनि घट्छ. Okay, so that's why this is the relationship between two products. Okay, which is negative in relationship. Okay, so यो कसरी explain गर्ने त भन्दाखेरि, so here we can see a downward sloping. Okay, so x-axis shows the demand of commodity X. So Y shows the price of commodity Y. When the price of commodity Y decreases from PY1 to PY2, okay, so जब PY1 देखि PY2 मा गए जाँदाखेरि, so decrease हुँदाखेरि, I'm talking about decrease है now. when the price is decreased from py1 to py2, then the demand will increase or decrease. Decrease in that demand the बढ्छ. Price गर्दाखेरि demand बढ्छ. Price बढ्दाखेरि demand घट्छ. उल्टो रिलेसन छ यता है. सस्तो भयो भने किन्दैन त तिमीहरु, किन्छ नि हैन. सो py1 देखि py2 जाँदाखेरि the demand will increase from qx1 to qx2. Okay, so when we make the graph, when we make a straight line, so it is exy is less than 0. Okay, please make it 0 over here. So 0 is missing here. Zero is missing over here. Okay, so make it 0. Got it? Okay, so here, so in this way, we can explain this figure also. The figure can be explained yourself, but this definition, you need to know what do you mean by this one. Okay, so you taltira gairasa means this is a negative relation. If it is going sloping upward, this means that it is the positive cross elasticity of demand. Is that okay? Okay, so let me go to the next topic then. If you have completed, please do the screenshot and all. Okay, so otherwise you can repeat the video again and you can see it as far as possible. Write the explanation according to what I say. Okay, so that it will be easy for you to memorize at the last your book explanation on that. So if you do the explanation yourself, that will be easy for you to write down in the during the examination. Okay, so number 6. So what is elasticity of supply? Okay, not the demand now, supply. You are the supplier of the base day. Okay, so if you are going to supply, then what do you mean by elasticity of supply? Otherwise, price elasticity of supply. Okay, data ko meaning eutai. So what is elasticity of supply? Now, what is price elasticity of supply? Eutai definition लेख्नु पर्ने हो. And explain the types of elasticity of supply or the price elasticity of supply. Okay, so this is the last question of this chapter. Okay, so let me go to the last topic. Okay, so definition of elasticity of supply or the price elasticity of supply. Okay, so definition of elasticity of supply, or there is the price elasticity of supply. The responsiveness of change in quantity supplied. If you compare the definition between the elasticity of demand and elasticity of supply, same the definition. Okay, the definition is same. What is only different over here? Okay, what is only different over here? Instead of demand, yes, supplied is written. That is only the difference over here in terms of definition. Eta demand थियो अघि सम्म. Okay, elasticity of demand मा eta demand लेखिन्थ्यो भने eta elasticity of supply मा supply लेख्ने सक्यो. Finished. This is the definition. The responsiveness of change in quantity supplied. Okay, quantity supplied of a commodity to the change in price. जब price change हुन्छ, supply मा पनि change हुन्छ. Okay, if you are a supplier, तिम्रो supplier हो भने तिमीहरुलाई कहिले पनि सस्तोमा सामान बेच्न मन लाग्दैन. Okay, so if you buy that item at 5 rupees and if you buy that same item at 6 rupees, that means how much extra you are going to get? 1 rupees extra you are going to get. Okay, so suppose 5 रुपैयाँमा बेच्दाखेरि 2 रुपैयाँ नाफा हुन्छ भने 6 रुपैयाँ बेच्दा त 3 रुपैयाँ नाफा भयो नि त. Okay, so that's why, so according to the supplier, what you wish, always you wish to supply at a high price. Okay, so that's why supplier ले के गर्छ त भन्दाखेरि जहिले पनि हाई प्राइसमा बेच्न नै फाइदामन्द सम्झिन्छ. जब प्राइस एकदम कम हुन्छ तब लुकाइदिन्छ सामानहरु हैन. So when the price is very low, so they will hide the items and all, and त्यसपछि त्यहाँ shortage हुन थाल्छ. जब shortage हुन थाल्छ, then what will happen? Then supply पुर्याउनुको लागि price high बनाइदिन्छ. गभर्नमेन्टले नै price high बनाइदिन्छ. Okay, किन supply पुर्याउनु पर्यो. Okay, so supply पुर्याउनु पर्दाखेरि so अलिकति price high बनाइदिन्छ, and when the price become high, then what will happen? Then the supplier will start supplying. अब लुकाका सामान के छ, they will start supplying. Okay, so अब salt को कुरा गरौँ अरे. Okay, so if there is naka band and all, then what the people will do? Okay, so they will hide all the salt. because from India they are going to come. नेपालमा त बन्दैन salt किनभने समुद्रबाट बन्नुपर्ने salt त. Okay, so they will hide the items, they will hide the salt and all. Okay, so when it is shortage, then they can sell it in a little bit higher price. Instead of 20 rupees, they can sell it at 25 rupees. Shortage छ बाबु, यही हो लास्ट प्याकेट भनेपछि किन्नै पर्यो. अब त लास्ट प्याकेट मिन्स अब यु आर नट गोइङ टु गेट एनीवेयर. ओके, दिमाग खेल्न थाल्छ. ओके, अब त यो यहाँ किनिन भने त म अर्को दोकानमा खोज्यो भने यो पनि सकेला भनेर यु आर forced to buy at 25 rupees, 5 rupees extra. That means supplier, they are very thakumar. Okay, so they will sell it at the higher price, isn't it? Okay, so that's why, so according to supplier, jati dhere price त्यति धेरै supply हुन्छ. But according to demand, जति थोरै price त्यति नै demand धेरै हुन्छ. Demand कसको नजरबाट हेर्ने? Consumer को नजरबाट हेर्ने. Okay, we are the consumer. हामी किन्ने मान्छे. That means we are demanding. Demand हो हाम्रो. Okay, so consumer को लागि demand हो भने supplier को लागि supply हो. Okay, so जसले बेच्छ supplier, जसले किन्छ demand. Okay, so जति थोरै price हामी त्यति धेरै किन्छौं. Okay, but if we are a supplier, जति धेरै price त्यति नै हामी बेच्छौं. Okay, so that thing remember. तिमीहरु पनि त त्यही नै हो. तिमीहरुको दोकान छ भने जति धेरै प्राइस त्यति नै तिमीलाई किन्नु बेच्नु मन लाग्छ. Okay, so त्यति नै तिमीले कहाँबाट खोजेर बेच्नु मन लाग्छ. Because you are going to get more profit from that one. Okay, so okay, so let me write so say you the formula now. So it is defined as the ratio of percentage change in quantity supplied and the percentage change in price of commodity. It is expressed as this. Okay, so percentage change in quantity supplied or some demand बनेको थियो यहाँ अब. Okay, तर यहाँ के लेख्ने अब percentage change in quantity demanded and supplied divided by percentage change in price. यहाँ त price थियो. Okay, determinant को ठाउँमा price थियो because this is the price elasticity of supply. Okay, so we are just comparing with the price only. Income होइन price मात्रै हो. That's why we write down over here price. So how will we write down percentage? The change in demand and supply. Change in supply. Okay, quantity supply Q नै लेख्ने, supply लाई पनि Q नै लेख्ने, divide by Q into 100 percentage. So divided by, so percentage change in price. कसरी लेख्ने त percentage लाई? So change in price means change P, delta P divided by initial P भनेको P, small p, so capital P into 100 percentage. Okay, so change divided by initial, change divided by initial into 100 into 100. Percentage लेख्दा पनि हुन्छ यता. Okay, so 100 and 100 will be cancelled. So then after the chapter number छ नि यसलाई कसरी उल्टाउने भनेर सिकाएको थिए अस्ति. So P माथि delta P तल. Okay, so delta Q र delta P will be same. Okay, so तल माथि same लेख्ने अनि so P माथि गइसकेको छ. So P divided by Q हुन्छ त. Okay, यसरी लेख्ने. अनि delta Q भनेको के हो, delta P भनेको के हो, so Q भनेको के हो, P भनेको के हो. So write down everything. Okay, so just 8 minutes left. Let me do it quickly. And one more thing. Okay, so somebody, they have not joined the Google Classroom still. Okay, I have added to them, but still they have not connected. That means they have not submitted their homework still. So Google Classroom मा जाऊ, download गर नानी बाबु हो. Hey, then after that you will see. So you need to log in with the Google Gmail account. Gmail account गरेपछि त्यहाँ तिमीहरुको blank आउँछ. यस्तो आउँदैन, blank आउँछ. यहाँ मैले different ID बनाएको छु, त्यही भएर धेरै के आछ. Okay, अझै कतिवटा क्लास थपेकोले अझै धेरै छ अहिले त recently done. Okay, so this will come. Then at the bottom you can see a plus sign. Add over here, plus sign मा click गर्ने. Okay, then after that two options will come: join class, create class. Okay, so if you are a teacher, then create class. तिमीहरु ट्युसन पढाउँदैछ भने create class मा जाने. You will get a new classroom. Okay, but if you are going to join, okay, so if you are a student, then join class मा गर्ने. Now if you are using the laptop, then तिमीहरुको यो plus sign चाहिँ माथिपट्टि हुन्छ, right corner मा हुन्छ, plus sign हुन्छ. Okay, so join class गर्ने. Then after that you will get this thing, class code. Okay, class code हाल्नु भनेर आएको हुन्छ. So class code मा चाहिँ के लेख्ने त भन्दाखेरि, so different teacher have the different class code. Okay, so you are going to different class now. If you are going to join my class, then this is my code. Okay, please note it down. जसले जोइन गरिसकेछ त्यो लेख्नु परेन, जसले जोइन गरेको छैन. Okay, please note it down. KFHKISX. Okay, so त्यो यो चाहिँ लेखौं. So अनिस्माहरु कोकोले अझै गरेको छैन, please do it. तिमीलाई त खोल्ने बित्तिकै सायद तिमीहरुको नोटिफिकेसन आउँछ होला, तिमीहरुले सिधै जोइन गर्दा मिल्छ. Okay न भाइ, भएन भने कोड हाल्ने, you can easily come to my class. Okay, it is like may I come in sir. Code हाल्ने बित्तिकै you will enter inside my classroom. Okay, so Shiv sir, Anup sir त परेन होला तिमीहरुको अब. So यो कोड चाहिँ हालौं. Please do the screenshot and all, and otherwise copy down in your copy, and let me start the other topic again. Copy it. Please do your work, eh? This is the class. अब online तरिकाले जान्छ हजुर.
यो सरी फेरि देखाउनु न स्क्रिनशट लिन्छु.
Please do it quickly. Done?
Yes sir.
Okay, so just few minutes are left. Please let me go quickly. Okay, so types of price, types of elasticity of supply. Okay, so price elasticity of supply. So okay, so one is the same topics, right? Okay, there were 5 topics. Price elasticity of demand. Okay, so price inelasticity of demand. Types of elasticity of supply ma, demand ma. Instead of demand, there is supply. No any difference over here. Okay, so case change छैन त. So if there is a negligible change in price, okay, so थोरै मात्रै price change भएको छ भने, so के गर्छौ तिमीहरुले भन्दाखेरि, so you are going to supply more. Okay, so तिमीहरुले एकदम धेरै सप्लाई गर्छ कुनै कुनै चीजहरु. Okay, so price कम त हैन, price धेरै हुँदाखेरि धेरै भन्दा धेरै सप्लाई गर्नु खोज्छ. So like तिमीहरुको ओनियन छ अरे, तिमीहरुले ओनियन तिमीहरुले 40 रुपैयाँ पर केजी मा किनेको थियो अरे, तर जब बेच्नु आटेको छौ, so suppose 80 रुपैयाँ पर केजी भयो अरे अहिले, हैन 120 नै भयो अरे भने what you will do, so you will take out all the stock onions, किनभने so अब दाम घट्यो भने त फेरि तिमीले त्यो दाम पाउँदैनौ. So what you will do, so you will try to sell as much as possible. Okay, so 120 मा, okay, so 120 अरुले बेच्दै छैन, तिमीहरु 115 मा बेच्दिन्छौ तिमीहरु, so that you can get more profit. 40 रुपैयाँमा त किनेको हो नि त. Okay, so you are going to get triple of that one. दामको त्यो त ट्रिपल डबल पनि हैन, ट्रिपल फाइदा नै पाउन आडेको छ त्यही भएर. Okay, so that's why, so you are going to sell it as much as possible. Okay, so price perfectly elastic supply भनेको चाहिँ कस्तो भन्दाखेरि, let me zoom a little bit. Okay, so perfectly inelastic demand भनेको चाहिँ, so if there is a negligible change in price, result infinite or unlimited change in the quantity supply. Okay, धेरै भन्दा धेरै supply गर्छौ तिमीहरु. Okay, as a supplier, you sell as much as possible. Then that is called the perfectly elastic supply. थोरै हैन, चेन्जेबल भएको छैन. Okay, so धेरै भन्दा धेरै चेन्ज भएको छ, धेरै सप्लाई गरेको छौ तिमीहरुले, अलिकति चेन्ज गर्दा पनि भने, so that is called the perfectly elastic supply. So which goes very parallel. किनभने प्राइस चेन्ज गरेको छैनौ, सप्लाई चाहिँ एकदम धेरै बढिरहेछ. So from Q1, Q2, Q3 यसरी बढिरहेछ भने, this is called the perfectly elastic supply. Okay, so which is denoted as ES. Supply हो नि त, demand भएको नि त D हुन्थ्यो. Okay, so it is S supply. So elasticity of supply is equal to infinity. Okay, infinity भनेको, so it is very much, एकदम धेरै सप्लाई हुन्छ. So यो एक्सप्लेनेसन गर्नु तिमीलाई सिकाएको छु कसरी गर्ने भनेर है. So please do the explanation yourself. Number 2 मा चाहिँ perfectly inelastic supply. Perfectly inelastic supply भनेको चाहिँ कस्तो भन्दाखेरि, जतिसुकै प्राइस हाई होस्, जतिसुकै प्राइस लो होस्, हामीले त यो मिनिङहरु पढिसकेको हो नि त. ओके, अलिकति एक्सप्लेन गरेर आउनु पर्ने हो. So if there is a change in price P1 देखि P2 P3 okay जतिसुकै प्राइस हाई भए पनि तिमीले त्यति नै सप्लाई गर्छौ अरे okay त्यो भन्दा धेरै पनि सप्लाई गर्दैन त्यो भन्दा थोरै पनि सप्लाई गर्दैन भने so this is called the perfectly inelastic supply petroleum product हाई होस् लो होस् त्यति नै त आउँछ तिमीहरुको okay त्यति नै सप्लाई गर्छ तिमीहरु लुकाउने काम भएन okay so you will supply the constant amount त्यो भन्दा धेरै पनि सप्लाई गरेन त्यो भन्दा थोरै पनि सप्लाई गरेन okay so if you are a salt बेच्दैछौ भने so 2 प्याकेट नुन बेच्दैछौ भने 2 प्याकेट नुन बेच्छौ किनभने so अरूलाई पनि त्यति नै चाहिएको छ तिमीले त्यति नै बेच्दैछौ okay so that means so inelastic means जतिसुकै प्राइस चेन्ज भए पनि तिमीहरुको चाहिँ सप्लाईमा केही चेन्ज भएको छैन नि जति सप्लाई गर्दै थियो त्यति नै सप्लाई हुँदैछ we are not so it is not changeable then that is called the perfectly inelastic supply okay so explanation गर्ने आफै so P1 P2 P3 सम्म जान्दा पनि क्वान्टिटी अफ सप्लाई चाहिँ चेन्जै भएको छैन यसमा पनि त्यही थियो 2 प्याकेट थियो यहाँ पनि 2 प्याकेट छ यहाँ पनि 2 प्याकेट छ that means it is not changing okay so this is the thing है so please explain yourself okay so time जहिले पनि काटिन सक्छ है so unitary means so 10% ले प्राइस चेन्ज हुँदाखेरि 10% ले नै सप्लाई बढ्छ है so 10% ले प्राइस हाई भने सप्लाई पनि 10% ले नै बढ्छ भने that is called the unitary elasticity of supply